Hello, and welcome back to Make Your Mind. This is just a quick video of a couple of things that I was actually sculpting this morning. It's kind of a random video, a little different than usual, but I really hope you enjoy it. And if you do enjoy it, go ahead and leave a like down below. And remember to subscribe and hit the bell for notifications so you never miss the next video. I was just coming up with ideas for... Actually, I came up with a sculpt for a cool looking car, and I also came up with a sculpt for a couple of motorcycle designs and motorcycle engines. I don't know if they would actually work, but they certainly do look cool. Here was the first little car sculpt that I made. It's meant to be like a sort of fast, they call it a shooting brake, which is like a two-door wagon. But it has this roof line that slopes down with a spoiler. I got the idea sort of from the cars that came out, like the Ferrari FF, the GTC4 Lusso, the Aston Martin Vanquish Sagato's shooting brake, and you could even say the BMW Z4 M Coupe. That was actually the sort of ideas. I love fast shooting brakes and fast wagons. They are just the coolest cars in the world because they drive like sports cars, but you can fit a bunch of stuff in the back and go for a road trip. It's just, I like the ability. I like versatility in stuff like that. So yeah, I'm a sports wagon fan. Hopefully one day I currently have a truck that I use for work, but hopefully someday I'll own a cool fast wagon. We'll see. Here was a cool design I had for a flat track motorcycle. I'm a big American flat track fan. I've been following Harley Davidson and Indian for the last 7 years, and this was a sort of flat track design that I made. As you can see, I got the twin radiators. If you see my video that I posted a couple days back, it's called I Might Have a Problem. I'll post that down below. I actually made, let me see if I can find it here. Oh, there it is. It's got a little bit of dust on it here. I made a design for a motorcycle, and it had this sort of hot V style exhaust setup with the intakes on the back. And then this is a sort of play on that design by having the intakes on the side and the exhaust in the middle, and then it swooping down and up and back and making it sort of a flat track style bike. Got the little tank here and the little swept fairing. Bend that up a little bit. There we go. I just thought that'd be a cool design. I may finish this and do a video on that later on. I got the gearbox down here with the chain drive. The chain would come out this way. Could imagine seeing that, just see that sliding and tearing through the corners on a flat track. And if you haven't watched flat track, that is, a lot of people don't know this, but that is one of the oldest motorsports in America. It's one of the oldest races in America, to be honest. They were racing motorcycles even before they started racing automobiles. So yeah, definitely go check out flat track. Flat track's been around for over 100 years. It's a gorgeous, it's a fun sport as well. A bunch of guys tearing around modified dirt bikes and V-twin motorcycles modified to run on the dirt. They're just cool. And I've been to the American flat track race up at Daytona. I've been the last 2 years in a row. Finally was able to get out there when they started sending it to the Speedway, but now with the pandemic going on, they actually had to postpone it. So hopefully it'll come back soon. If that's the case, I may do a vlog. But that all depends on if that kind of stuff is actually going to come back, because they initially said they were going to do it in October. They were going to do it for Daytona, for the Daytona 200 back in March. That didn't happen, and then they were going to do it here in October. That didn't happen. So I don't know. We'll just be patient, I guess. I don't know. We'll see. Things are kind of crazy right now. And then this was a design for a motorcycle engine that's kind of outlandish, but I think it looks cool. It's a Hot V V4. Check that out. I got the two intakes here with the tube going to the individual manifolds down there. There we go. The camera zoomed in. I got the cam cover on that side, and I got the exhaust. I got the idea especially from cars like the original Ford GT40 from the 1960s. They had to call them the snakes, that were the exhaust pipes that would twist around and come around. I believe they were four pipes into two on both sides, and then they were two into one. And this is a sort of 4 into 2 design with a swept up back, and this is to be a sort of heat shield. Let me take that off so you can see what it looks like. There we go. So I got the twin exhausts just like that, swept up. You could sweep these exhausts back and actually bring them down low, so if anybody wanted to have a motorcycle and not burn their legs every time they get on the exhaust. That's one of the things that sucks about this style of bike like this over here. You have to have a heat shield on there or else you'll burn your leg every time you ride it. So they look cool, but they're not very good for road bikes. But yeah, I actually have a flat track inspired motorcycle that I own. It's a 2009 Harley Davidson XR1200. It's it's a ripper. As Shade Tree Surgeon, who's a motorcycle YouTuber in the state of Florida, he's over in the Tampa area, over on the West Coast, and his videos, he's kind of crazy, but man, his videos are so entertaining. He's going around riding bikes, he's hanging out with friends, going to biker bars and stuff. It's a lot of fun videos. I'll leave a link down to his channel down in the description below. But he called the XR1200 a unicorn, so safe to say I'm the official owner of a unicorn. I think that's fairly cool. But yeah, those were just a couple of things that I made this morning. Just as I had this morning off and was just rummaging around. Oh, I've also got this that I made. This was another bass design that I did. It's got the 3 pickups and the twin. I just love the idea of that Ashula bass. Like I said, the SRAS7, that is one of the... Here, let me grab the sculpture that I did. That is just one of the coolest designs for a bass. The 2-tier, fretless fretted. Pickups here, pickups in the bridge, thumb rest. That is just one of the coolest designs for a bass guitar I've ever seen. And this is a sort of modified play on that, where you got the separate bridges, you got the 2-tier, you got 3 pickups, kind of like on a Fender Stratocaster or really a Fender Bass 6. So these would be 3 J-bass pickups, and that was just a cool design. Yeah, those are just some of the things that I sculpt sort of as I doodle in my regular time. This is on a different video. I will leave a picture, or actually I will leave a link down in the description below for the video that I did making this. And I sincerely appreciate everyone. I currently have 8 subscribers. I'm sitting at just over 300 views, and I've barely been doing this channel for a couple of days. I'm thankful to everyone who has both watched and supported this channel. I plan on doing a lot more in the future. I will be doing live streams of sculptures. I will be doing more of my happy little sculpt videos featuring a couple of new ideas. And I'll be posting some daily content like this, but I also, for those of you who don't know, I have an official Facebook page. It's Make Your Mind, and it's at Make Your Mind Official. And I also have an email, which is mymofficialemail@gmail.com, if anybody doesn't know that. If you'd like to, you can send you can send me a message for requests. You can do that on either my official Facebook page, or you can do that on my email as well. So get in contact with me. If you want to see more cool content like this, go ahead and give me some ideas. I actually had a commenter on one of my previous videos. He said that I was the Bob Ross of clay, and then that's what gave me the idea for the Happy Little Sculptures pieces, where I take a clay ball a little bit smaller than this, and I make a sculpture that resembles whatever I say in less than a minute. I know it's kind of a strange video, but it's something different, and hopefully people will be entertained by it. So thank you very much for watching up to this point. I sincerely appreciate everyone. And go ahead, get in touch with me on my official Facebook page, and also get in touch with me on my email. That's mymofficialemail@gmail.com. And then my Facebook page is Make Your Mind Official. It's all one word. I'll leave links to those down in the description below as well. And get in touch. I've got so many ideas, and if people want to see specific things, I'm all game. This is one of my great passions in life, is being able to do this, and I would love to be able to share this with whoever wants to watch. This is a lot of fun. I'm having a lot of fun doing this. I've been posting, I already got over 30 videos, and yeah, I'm having a blast doing this, so go ahead and get in touch. And thank you for watching. I'll see you on the next one.